your activism is just kind of precedes a lot of your acting in some ways. I mean, working together, has anything kind of rubbed off on each other? Like, do you feel like next general election you're going to be on the campaign trail?
There's something so inspiring to me, especially because Shailene is younger than I am, and I genuinely find myself looking up to her in many, many, many ways. And I think the fact that she does stand up for what she believes in more ways than a lot of people are, our age, is incredible. I think the difficulty that I find personally is that I'm a father and I'd rather be at home with my kids than out on the campaign trail, and honestly, and that's not to say that I don't have those beliefs and those feelings, it's just I'd rather be a good dad.
And I think there's something, it's...
That's not to say people that do it with kids are not good dads as well, I just, that's me personally.
And your life and your lifestyle, and I think, the most important thing about activism, which that word is so controversial in my mind, all anyone is trying to do who's an activist is incur like social justice or environmental justice, which all comes down to love and compassion. That's it. And empathy, really. That's it. And I think more of the conversation than, you can be on a campaign trail. This is what I've learned, at least in my experience. You can be on a campaign trail. You can be on the front lines. You can be in protests. But if you're a dick or if you're not living a life that's kind, then you're not creating real change. And I think there's a lot to be said about being someone who has 2 children and wants only to spend every single free second that you have to create these little beings who will then go into the world and create more love and kindness and compassion. And I think so much of what we're missing in our dialogue surrounding, because it's sexy to go to a protest. It's sexy to tweet something. It's cool. It feels good to sign a petition.
Yeah.
But it's not hard. What's hard is being uncomfortable and teaching kids things that are different than what the system teaches us and what society for so long has taught us. And I think that's kind of where our focus needs to be. So I would say that in many ways, you are a leader in this whole activist conversation.
Oh, yeah, this is why, man.